Welcome. I got me some food. We're back in Avalon.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Do not fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or do you just not like the All-Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mera.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes. How did you even get in here?
Whoever she is, I can't say she lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors, so she must have found a way to get here. Well, that seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. So tell me, who are you, and what do you need from me? Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to explain myself to a stranger. And not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military force since the Age of Legends. Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that. Ah, Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving around were his. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor. And yes, one of those secrets is how to touch Excalibur and survive. But nothing in life is free. You know that. Do something for me, and I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you. Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck, and I hate it when somebody's breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men says he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west. In theory, the Horns of the South should be
We went
on
over
an
this
equal
yesterday.
footing with
Galahad the
Round Table.
Pure
But that's just
likes to
theory.
burn everything.
In reality, they treat us like they demand we supply them with food and protect the South, and all we get in return are threats that Galahad will be sent to put us in our place. I met him once. He's no knight. He's a butcher. Bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Orns just to hang half of the garrison for whatever he himself will perceive as disobedience or treason. And, I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives. Oh, he's got a lot on his conscience. He leaves a trail of fire and ruins everywhere he goes. He keeps preaching that fire purifies all. Galahad doesn't bother with politics.
The
He doesn't have to.
cleansing. The
But from
great
what I've heard,
cleaning.
even Camelot's getting tired of him. Sometimes, you've got to talk to people. No need to chase after them with a bloody torch. You'll see soon enough how fanatical he is. Galahad's the last thing the Horns of the South need right now. Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he earned the title The Pure? It's because he somehow got it into his thick skull that evil is everywhere, and the best way to deal with it is to burn it all away. So, he goes round setting everything on fire. I mean, yeah, sure, it's pure after that, because there's nothing left. Well, except for the charred corpses. But nobody in Camelot seems to care about those. My arse is purer than this guy, even after I take a huge dump. Galahad needs to die, obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an, well, unfortunate accident. I don't know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug, yeah? But then, we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late.
So he basically wants me to kill Galahad.
In theory, the Horns of the South should be on, and in reality, they're...
So basically it tells us here that the South and the Round Table are supposed to be equals, that they treat him lower.
I don't see any way out of this that doesn't
Delkai
end in open
and
war
Horns
between
of the
Camelot
South are
and
banding
the
together
tribes.
to get a little respect.
Not to... And I can't... So... Well, if we... And if...
So
yeah.
let's move on with this. Sure,
Just-
we'll go
and
along with
now,
him for now.
Excuse me, I have...
Because he just leaves if we say we're gonna kill him. If we don't say we're gonna not kill him. Wow, words. Can I take things? I can't. Oh, little dude. These are all berserkers. I feel like taking coin from that is a bad idea. So we need to scratch his back before he will tell us the secret of where Excalibur is and how to wield it. Now where do we go? Back to... what was that? The bandit stronghold. Ah, that's where the bandits were. So... let's go north. And do pretty much this show. If we talk to her, she's got more shit she needs to do.
I'd rather face blades than... You must really like...
It's not bad.
It's strange. I've spent most of my life barely seeing anybody who was an evoker, let alone anybody outside Del Rida. And I definitely haven't met many people willing to come up and chatter endlessly at me. Aye, you've proven that for sure. Why? My tribe is lost. They've been stumbling around in the dark for years. I tried to push them, to remind them of our pride, to make something out of them again. But when even my own sister turned her back on me, I gave up. One Eye's campaign felt like a gift for mother. First one since I was born. Aye, an older one. I thought
Damn,
she'd
you're
help
the
me
younger
bring the
sister?
Voker back to what we used to be.
I did say these. Hey,
But
your
she
older
turned
sister
out just
is.
like the rest of them. She only cared about her books, no the tribe. We fought about it so much, until I finally told her to leave. And she just... did. Never even looked back. My tribe
yeah,
believes
she
Mother
just
has
had a very
abandoned us,
complicated relationship with the
that we deserve it.
mother.
Maybe they're right. But I don't think the answer is just to give up and wait for death. We need to prove that we're worthy of being her children again. And I believe the best way to do that is by breaking Camelot's grip on Avalon. because he has a goal that's worth fighting for, and he plans to achieve it. After living in a tribe with no direction, no ambition. It's refreshing. I'm not here to seek an honourable death. I want a better life, one with real meaning. Otherwise, I'll be nae better than the rest of my kin. Stay out of trouble.
Alright, I'll try. Can't promise anything. The more I interact with people of Avalon, the more I realize nobody's really at fault, except for maybe King Arthur.
Nothing ever happened.
It depends on what he has to say if he gets his memory back. Drop out the stuff we're not going to use. That's way bigger. Don't need a pound of those. The cheese spell. we have to see if that works. Raw health is better. Got all that food, which really doesn't weigh that much, but these can go. Keep those on hand. These can go. Alright. Where are we going? Looks like it's maybe midday. If we travel on foot, it'll be dark by the time we get there. Oh, Quirk. Still don't know what I'm gonna feed him and turn him into. I don't really know what he turns into. I didn't look that up. Kind of refraining from that. 'Cause, you know, maybe he'll just come out as something weird. For what the fuck? Oh. Coordinates. Copper arrows. I guess we'll take those guys. You evil?
Stop right there.
Oh.
Who are you? And what do you want here?
I heard you could find Galahad the Pure here. Galahad? Okay. I don't know if I want to fight him right now.
It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here. It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Go. The door is open. Try not to make him angry.
Do we want to fight him right now? That's the question. And it looks like they cleared out all the bandits that normally spawn here. An archer, a knight, another archer, 3 archers. Dang. So many archers. That might be an issue for you. What the hell are you doing, my dude? Can I call witchcraft? Holy crap. I don't think we're fighting our way out of this. Is there more people up here? Oh, just the keeper that we picked up. Three, 6, 7, 8. This would be a bad idea. We should probably drop a save here. And, see what King Arthur, or King Arthur. Actually, does King Arthur have anything to say about this? He has nothing. Greater melee damage, just in case. Let's hope we don't have to kill him. Because I'd like to do the most peaceful option and try to like help everybody. But it seems like there's going to be a giant rift between the two, south and north. Okay. The fuel. Oh. Oh.
I can hear you. Who goes there?
That was not the voice I was expecting. I was told this pin will allow me to ask you for, or ask for help from any Camelot representative.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing.
No, I
Waving
don't.
a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table? Not the smartest move. Normally, I'd throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for boldness. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it?
If I feel like if I lied to him, he's just gonna fucking kill me. And so let's appease to the peer.
You mean you found Caradoc's tomb and robbed it?
No, he handed it to me personally.
Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? Where did you
When
last
he
see
broke me
him?
out of prison and we were attacked by a monster. Oh, yeah.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
He's probably gonna kill me for this one.
All right. So what do you want then?
I am curious. Curiosity killed the cat.
The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinions were more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They aren't. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying enough, so he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't.
I mean, I agree with that second one.
Ask them.
Don't loot your buddies, man. Come on.
We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the All-Mother's temple. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes at the gates of the Forlorn Swords. That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from themselves.
I feel like if we kill him, nobody's really gonna like have a bad influence, you know?
At the beginning, yes. But they're primitive. They don't respect order, and they never will. Arthur gave them the Forlorn Swords, a rich land where they could govern themselves. They were supposed to watch the giants deliver iron and chase after their cousins through the tunnels, or whatever it is that tickles their fancy. But no, that wasn't enough for them. I've always thought Avalon would be better without them. Arthur probably gathered them all in one place, hoping they'd kill each other. But that didn't work, so we'll have to do this the hard way. The war's already here. It's been going on for a while. We're fighting each other in the west, and people are whispering about rebellion in the north. The last thing we need is united tribes. Oh, so you don't know. One Eye's a traitor. He's fooled the younger tribesmen with grand promises of uniting the tribes and marching north. But the Council of Elders is still loyal to us. They want no part in a war. He's just a bandit, abandoned by his own people. When his village fell, no one came to help. And One Eye, like the rat he is, ran. I'm just here to finish what I started. And when the Elders see us take down One Eye, we won't need to worry about those savages for another 600 years.
Yeah, I really did.
I know what people say about me. They think I'm a madman who burns everything. A butcher who hangs the innocent. I've heard it all. But I believe that only decisive action gets results. There's no room for mercy when it comes to insubordination, deserters, or heretics. It's the only way to prevent the fall of Avalon. That's exactly why we need Camelot and the Horns of the South to be strong and united. You do know that the lighthouse of the Horns of the South works like a giant here, right? It's why we've ordered them to build another one to strengthen its power. As for how the Dalrita feel about the weirdness, I don't care. I'm here to protect our people, and those tribes are in the way.
Radical,
That
but
was
I
the
mean,
plan. It's my job to keep those lazy fish-eaters in check. Camelotian gold flows to them, and I need to make sure they're doing something with it. But the Dalrita showing up. That made things more interesting. Their presence will bring down the South, and I don't let things fall apart on my watch.
I want a united front. I'm gonna kill him, but I'm curious to see what this move does.
Denunciation, like loyalty, can be valuable. The key is knowing who deserves loyalty and who needs to be reported. I appreciate you telling me, but unfortunately, you haven't told me anything I didn't already suspect. Well, that's fortunate, because between the two of us, I'd be the one walking. Instead, I've got an offer you...
Sure.
We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the... And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pike. That way the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still watching over them, even if we have to protect them from them.
You've already said that.
Oh, so you don't know? One Eye... He's
You already said that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Damn, you're aggressive. I gotta train his stamina somehow. And keep mine up. Holy crap. Take that, lock that in, increase my critical hit chance and movement speed.
you go.
Damn it. Just go bleed. Haha. See, I've got the Royal Butcher's armor. And it's about the same stuff as mine. What does this weapon do though? Inflict 70 burn. Kind of figured. Okay. Who just freaking laughed? Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight our way out, aren't we? This is my bow. Yep. Just gonna take everything. Is that just plain knight armor? Yep, we don't need it. Plain's better.
Show me what you are made of.
Alright. Smash. Smash. Cheese. Oh, that's all the shit I dropped. I saw a chest over here. Take those. Cabbage and honey. The land of milk and honey. Alright, up north. Time to fight our way out of those, what? 2 handfuls of knights?
No one sneaks up on me.
Okay, we'll do it after. We'll do it after. Bro. I hope that. Oh, okay. It couldn't have been everybody. Now does he have anything to say? He does.
Much the same. He was a fierce warrior, determined to win at any cost. I watched him closely, and I found him too consumed by cruelty. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants, not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways, and he remains just as fierce.
That's all you have to say about that? For each point of your weapon's weight? That's pretty good, I'm not even gonna lie. Let me go back here and talk to these guys. That's the bee lady, the queen. Kind of look over here and see what's over there. Let's get in there. Well, I killed God, so. Hey, I actually wanted
She
to
said
shock
if
you.
I made one more mistake, she'll have Sobder take my place. You can take your sorry and shove it. Why do all non-Rita think 2 words will fix? Like what? Lying to people and no. Lying is dishonorable. The liar has to. If you ask me, the best way to do that is to fight it out. Nothing like.
I really don't want to kill her though. Like she's done nothing wrong to me.
Then you'll stay a dishonorable rat. Come on.
Fuck it.
You beat me. But if you
Okay,
can fight
I
like
thought I was
that,
gonna kill her.
why the hell did you lie? I'll never understand you. Anyway, we're good now.
Alright.
Aye, I do. Felt like everything was falling apart back home. After Gunvalder was wiped out, nothing was the same. It felt like we were all just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Made me feel useless. And I hate feeling useless. Do I look like someone with a plan? I don't have one. Where they go, I follow. As long as I'm useful. Well, she's Volker. And that's it. The whole tribe used to think they were Mather's gift to Avalon. Now they just look for new battles to die in. Great warriors, but who knows what goes on in their heads? No, he's a bloody Thoid. I'd say I trust those magic users as far as I can throw them, but I can throw people pretty damn far.
Yeah, I
He's a
believe
fellow
that.
Ulfrate and one of the best smiths I know. Can't say a bad word about him. The 3 of us, we spar sometimes. Me, him, and Ragne. Why are you asking me? You're the one who helped him. And I'm glad you did. It's nice to see Sovder smiling again. Plus, his cooking tastes much better. See you around.
Okay.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode? That's wonderful news. You have no idea what a favor you've done for the South. Now we'll finally be independent and safe. Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner. You know, it was us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a good chance they might leave us alone. He figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered, and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history. Proof that Camelot is rotten to the core, and that aligning with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you.
Sure.
Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Seawall's crypt. Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true. Well, at least part of it.
I need a sword,
But
though.
the
I've
real
been there.
story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret. Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
I'm a little confused because I've been there. I needed a sword, which I assumed was Excalibur. And so, okay, it is a weird night. We're gonna go on foot. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go on foot. I have a horse, but that's just for faster travel. I'd rather kill the spirits and stuff that pop up. I need to feed my guy. Oh, whoa. This is just cosmetic. Just like your dad. Oh. Alright, well. Let's get her done. Alright. It's not a lot of bandits. I don't really want any of that. It's a lot of food and useless stuff. Don't really need any of it. Yeah, I don't really need any of it. With the vortex. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Spirit. Good spirit. Don't take half my damage. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh, I might have to. This isn't gonna work. Why are they so tough? The weird must be getting stronger. And I put all my bombs and stuff away too. Damn it. Oh, I'm just gonna put my snatch back. Some tips for fighting anything, even in real life. Keep them in a group in front of you. Get the problem when you come out. See, if you get surrounded, it's your death. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Run away! Who's someone that's almost dead? Okay. We gotta attach more health potions. I'd rather use that. Back up. There's one gone. Oh, almost done second one. Nope. He went and hit in the back. There's my second one. 21. Damn. Just don't want this to despawn because they're valuable. Bleed, bleed. There's the third. Almost had weird plasma. I still don't know that's too smart. Oh, we're almost done. Come on. Hang in there a little bit longer. Oh, gotta let the heal. Gotta let the food do its work. Gotta let Skyrim do its work. Lamb. Okay. Oof. That was tougher than most of the bosses I fought. Okay. Now let's reorient ourselves. Oh, we should head east and down. Turn around. That's north. We need to head east. No, west. It was west we needed to head. Yep. Getting my directions turned around. Oh, I thought you said west. Get some more bandits. Oh, more spirits. Okay, we're getting greedy. We're getting greedy. Oh, why is it doing this? Oh, my controller. invited you to the party? Oh, why don't we just finish the one? Just finish the one. What the hell is that back there? Ah, you're hulking. You're so weird. You have them gangly legs. Oh, you fucking alien. Okay, what the hell is this over here? Was I the only one that saw that like weird Menhir statue in the distance? Interesting. Yep, just keep heading west. Should probably get on the road and head west. It's probably a little safer. Must be close. Just more spirits? No, just undead. I'm gonna deal with you guys. Oh, not if I miss. Missed that terribly. Okay, it's the crack in the wall and then southwest. Shout out to the one viewer watching me.
You disturbed my peace.
And I'm just terrible. Shout out
We
to
may
me.
be in for a fight.
Did not mean to pick you up. Didn't want your bow. Another one of you? There is another one of you. Now this is where I had to clear out that place for that one lady. No, it wasn't. That was up there. This is just a cove. You know, I'll just come down here. Nope, you de-aggroed. Yeah, see, I cried a sword.
I know this place. I remember it, although my memory is still clouded. I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Seawall's probably freaking alive. Alright, little buddy. I don't know if that does anything for me, but if he heals, he heals. What the hell? Are we, potting people now, like gears? Taking that with me. Interesting. So that's Seawall. All of these are Seawall.
You are not him. You are different. I am Seawall Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it. I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me. Yes, it is my legacy. The Jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men. I've been here for so long, it doesn't matter anymore. The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask. I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me. Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him. Arthur doomed his
I need to know
people
more before I start
eternal
judging.
suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal. We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. But when Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
Okay, I guess I don't need to fight anything. Arthur really does seem like the bad guy in this situation.
And? What do you think? Well, you look at it this way. Seawall, the founder of the famous stronghold in the south, Arthur's legendary aide and his trusted friend, in reality, meant nothing to him. I feel bad for him, when I think about it, 600 years spent in a tomb, fully aware. But what does it matter? I mean, perhaps it doesn't matter to you or me, but there are people who'll be shattered by it. It'll open their eyes and disprove everything they believed in until now. I couldn't come up with it if I tried. I didn't even have to try because it's all true. To some extent, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. But who cares what actual... At first glance, it's proof enough of how corrupt Camelot is. How Arthur used his most loyal friend, the founder of the Horns of the South, for his own gain. How he doomed him to eternal suffering. Who cares if it's true? Can't you see how powerful this message is? Even if it's just a fable, it's a different fable than the one we've already been told, huh? It's definitely more powerful than
Ideas
all
have
the
power.
hogwash we've been fed.
This
for
will
all
wash
these
over the
years.
Camelot like fucking wildfire.
Well, now we found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow you unwittingly became the most important person in the region. Because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. The boys from the Horns of the South are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't, understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I came to them with this revelation, they'd think it was a conspiracy. But if someone from the outside, someone Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this? what I wanted to hear. I knew I could go talk to Feargas, get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the temple. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Yeah. I gotta go back home. Missed by that much. I'm actually curious. Too easy. I'm only playing on normal, so I probably should bump this up a little bit. Oh, that didn't actually kill my one. I know we're right here, but I'm lazy. Sleep on the job, I see. Now, I do have this video game in board game form.
Oh, really?
I might
And
stream
here I
of
thought
that
the Horns of the
sometime.
South had no
So if you
secrets
guys would be
left to
interested in
hide
that,
from me. But go
leave
ahead.
a comment.
Surprise me.
Because I genuinely don't know.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
I need you to come with me.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of still. Judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change.
He's gonna walk off. Or do I walk off with him?
I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk.
That was it?
Honestly, I'm not sure what to think. Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. I need some time to get used to it. Why did you show this to me? Because it could be that I'd be better off not knowing. What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say?
The thing is, I don't know if Seawall remembers the full story, or if he's just so old that like it's just
Everything
obscured in rage and
was a lie.
vengeance.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain. Any ideas?
This seems the best.
It sounds better than the alternative. That we're a bunch of fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity. And we'll have to give everyone some hope to cling to after the truth about Seawall comes out. All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won. I'll support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Yeah, maybe you can finally open up your walls. Let everybody out. What am I supposed to do now? Go report this? Yep. Just a little guy. Gentlemen.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas?
I did.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Horns. Nicely done. Now, I'll get One Eye. And together we'll go to the Horns with the good news. Not everyone will be happy. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the south. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
Yes, let's go. The fuck is that tip? The $4 can do what?
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horns of the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Orns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
The tribes will provide us with the military support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the South of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the South. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dal Riada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in favor of this alliance, you have the right to leave the service. I declare a new era for the Horns of the South. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The Horns of the South will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
Okay, well, damn.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me. Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy. A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Oh damn. I didn't realize I was doing damage. I was like, why is it red?
Yeah,
yeah,
but
we went through this. It's locked.
An honest matter. What do you need? Ah, right. See, how are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the Horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking. You see, there are many different legends. According to
I'm gonna load up my Twitch and see if we're in my buddy.
only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers. Well, none of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first, you'll need to find a way to fix it. And since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
Yeah, what do you mean if I
I'm
wake
not gonna
up?
lie, from what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so well, that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there. Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know. Of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
Nice. Well, I do have to stop here. United South. Let's go see if we could bomb our buddy. I forgot how to raid a person. Figure that out. Raiders chat. If you don't know about Gundam, he actually builds models. He's been doing this for what, like 3 years? Well, go check him out. I've got to hop off. I'll go work and stuff in the morning, so. Alright, well, have a good night. Have a good chat.